Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day because we are headed out on Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas. I am hosting a 5-night Bermuda girls trip, so I'm really excited. It's going to be a great time. I have lots of fun things planned. They actually have like a hoedown party on this one, which is new to me, so I packed my cowboy boots and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we are kind of rushing out the door right now. That's why I'm out of breath. We're loading up the car with our luggage. Me and my daughter Madison are going with a group of friends, many women I never met before, so it should be a lot of fun. And I'm excited to bring you guys along as we explore Liberty of the Seas and Bermuda this week. Hey guys, we just made it on board so quick and easy. We literally walked on the ship. So it's about 10 after 12 and it's pretty quiet. I was surprised there was no chaos at all getting on, and just look at how not busy the promenade is right now. Maybe we'll go grab some pizza. Okay, I have arrived in the room. We are room 7284 on deck 7, and I'm going to give you guys a quick tour so you can see where we're going to be all week on Liberty of the Seas. Okay, so this is where you walk in and you're seeing this room with me. I haven't looked around yet, really. I like that there's some hooks up here. Here is our teeny tiny bathroom. I have some storage space over here. And let's check out the shower. I like how it has like the sliding glass doors. There is your shower, and what? Hair, body, it's like an everything wash. Hair and body wash, no conditioner. Good to know. I don't remember there not being like two separate things. I thought there was a shampoo option and a body wash option. All right, here is the closet. Let's check this out. Wow, this is actually a really good closet. Plenty of space, lots of hangers. These things pull out from the wall, so if you want to hang up like 2 levels of stuff, you can. There's our life jackets. Hopefully we don't need them. Safe, and all of our shelving right there. All right, and here is the room. Actually, it's a pretty decent sized room. Couch, 2 beds separated for me and Madison, balcony with a crappy view, but it will get better as we get closer to Bermuda. We're still here in Cape Liberty, New Jersey. Not really the best view. Over here, we have a little end table, so there's some more storage in there. That actually looks kind of nasty. Enough space under the bed to store our luggage, which is great. And then there's another end table on this side, so I like that we both have our own end table. And this I ordered a long time ago because I didn't get the drink package, but I wanted to, you know, be able to have a couple of drinks once in a while on board the ship. So I ordered some beer this time. I usually bring wine on with me, but my last cruise, the wine gave me a really bad headache. So this is just like a 6-pack of Bud Light. That's what I got. I have to put it in the refrigerator. But how cute is this? This is actually like a really nice bag. And I think it cost me maybe 30 or 35 bucks. But it's a really nice large size cooler and a 6-pack of beer. So I don't know, I feel like it's a pretty good deal. And then over here, we have our TV, more storage up there. I actually really like this setup because I feel like for 2 girls sharing a room, this is really a nice amount of space right here to put all of our makeup products and hair products and all that great stuff. And a whole bunch of, oh, this is for medical needles. A little thing about that, interesting. All right, so a whole bunch of drawers. There's our hair dryer. And this is probably the fridge. More drawers on this side. And I think that is pretty much everything. That is all of our storage space. Yeah, so that's our room. Luggage just came, so I'm finally gonna get situated in here, but we're off to a good start. We got into our room pretty quickly, no issues. We boarded the ship so quick and easy. it was crazy. They weren't even like checking for boarding times. People were just casually getting on with no wait, which was really nice. I feel like my experience at Cape Liberty in New Jersey has pretty much always been seamless, so that's great. We went to the Windjammer and I just got some desserts, and then we just went to Sorrento's and got some pizza. So I'm gonna unpack now, and then we're gonna head over to the sail away party at 4 o'clock. I have a lot of people on this ship that I've never met before, so I'm excited to go meet them. They're all up on the pool deck now, so once I unpack and get situated, I'm gonna go up there and see if they're still around, and then the sail away party. So should be a good night. We're also doing a karaoke tonight, but it's called Rockaroke. I've never been to this before, but it sounds like you have a live band behind you and you sing. I'm not singing, but I hope that some of the girls in the group might consider doing it. Either way, it'll be fun to go watch that later on tonight. And that is what we're up to. So I'm gonna unpack and I'll catch up with you guys later. It is raining. Feels so weird. It looked like that was gonna hit, but then it's so far away. That's close though. That's where the smoke's coming out of. In case you guys are ever wondering about the breakfast menu and what is included, you'll find these in your room, and you just fill in your stateroom number and how many guests, select your time, and you can see the continental breakfast is complimentary. But if you want to do the American breakfast, there is a $7.95 per room delivery fee. And here is the menu. So this side, this is all included. You can get whatever you want. I usually get coffee and some pastries and fruit, but you can select anything on this side and it will come to your room at your selected time, and there's no charge for that. But if you want the American breakfast, you can pretty much select as much as you would like, and that will be a $7.95 fee. And same thing for if you wanted to get room service throughout the day. Room service delivery time is 11 a.m. to 6 a.m. and it's also $7.95, but again, it's pretty much as much food as you would like delivered to your room, so it's a pretty good deal. It's about 5:45 and we are headed out to dinner. This is what I'm wearing tonight. It is casual tonight, but I'm just comfortable in a sundress, and this is my first time on a Royal Caribbean cruise doing the anytime, my time, whatever, when you select your own time dining. So it'll be interesting to see what the wait is like. I'm hoping it's not too bad because I'm getting kind of hungry. I didn't do lunch on the ship today. I just had some snacks. So I am ready for a good meal, and we're going to get our friends together and go head to the main dining room. We just got back from dinner. The My Time dining is a little bit confusing and chaotic. I never did it before on Royal Caribbean. I've done it on Celebrity and it was pretty seamless then, but we went around 6 o'clock to see if we could be seated for an earlier dining, and they told us to come back at 8:15 for an 8:30 dining, which was way too late for us, and I had coordinated a 9 p.m. meetup for adult karaoke, so that definitely wasn't going to work for me. And the guy was like, you can come back for the 6:45 seating and just try to see if they can fit you in, but it's very unlikely. So we did that anyway, and we were seated, which was really great. And then we ended up getting a 7 p.m. reservation for the rest of the week, which is wonderful. But it was a little bit crazy at the beginning. We were getting really frustrated. The whole, 8:30 dining was not what we had wanted. If we wanted that, we would have selected it because it was like the later dining option anyway. So anyway, I always prefer to have my dining time scheduled. And I know it's not always ideal because it's something like basically like 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. So it's kind of always too early or too late, but at least you know when you're going and you have your set table and everything is just good to go. The tricky thing with this group was I couldn't really pre-arrange our scheduled dining time. So you can go on the app and schedule your dining for each night, but because I'm traveling with a large group and I don't know like who's dining when or who I'm going to be dining with, I didn't know if the table was always going to be the same. It's just a little bit of a different kind of a trip, so that made it just not like a normal situation. But anyway, long story short, we have 7 p.m. dining the rest of the week, which is great. And now I am headed over to karaoke. Madison is at the teen club with her friends. They have the like meet and greet tonight for everyone to get to know each other. So it should be a really great night. Tomorrow morning I have an 8 a.m. spa appointment. I'm getting a massage. I'm really looking forward to that. But that being said, I think I'm gonna go to bed soon. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do the 10 o'clock show. That might be really pushing it for me. It's been a long day. We were up and out kind of early this morning. We weren't out early, but I was up early trying to get ready. So yeah, I'm gonna go head over to the karaoke. It should be a lot of fun. I'm back in the room. I went over to guest services and asked for the cruise compass because I really like to have a hard copy. I brought my highlighter and I don't know, I just like to have this hanging on my wall with things highlighted that I want to do. It's just an easier reference for me. And I'm having so many issues with the app and not being able to sign into the app or to connect to Wi-Fi. So like, this is just guaranteed you can look at it at any time, and I like that too. So they were nice enough to give me today's, even though today is pretty much over, and then I have tomorrow's as well. So I didn't take my own advice. I ended up going to the karaoke, and then they had a movie in the not a movie, I'm so tired. They had a show in the Platinum Theater. It was like the Welcome Aboard show. And usually I feel like it's a big production of like the dancers and stuff, just little pieces of the shows that go on during the week. But tonight it ended up just being a comedian, but he was amazing. I think his name was Mark Torres, and he was so funny. I hope I can see him again this week. I think he's performing again the last night of the cruise, and I know I have a couple of things on the agenda for that night, but I'm hoping that I can see his show too because he was really funny. So it was really fun, but you know, I ended up doing both shows, so it is late, and plus on top of that, we moved the hours ahead. So I think we're close to midnight right now. So I think I'm just gonna shower and get ready for bed, but it was a really great first day here on Liberty of the Seas. I love this ship. This ship has a special place in my heart because it's the first Royal Caribbean ship that I ever sailed on, and it was for a very special cruise for my son's senior trip with all of his friends. It was a graduation trip, so it's bringing back a lot of memories too. I am so tired. I feel like I'm not even talking well right now, so I am gonna get some sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Hi guys, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have not updated you at all because I've been hustling today. The clocks went ahead last night, so I ended up getting up pretty early to make it for an appointment that I had at the spa this morning for 8 a.m. That was really nice, and then after that, I just went up to the Windjammer, got some breakfast. Then I went to Next Cruise to book a couple of cruises for clients because while I'm on board, I can save them a ton of money. So I ended up saving one of my clients $400 on their Alaska cruise just by being able to book on board. So that was really, really great. And then I kind of just worked all morning. Went to Harry Potter trivia, just grabbed some ice cream from Ben & Jerry's, brought it back to the room, and I'm gonna relax for like an hour. I have my group meetup at 4 p.m. and that gives me like a little less than an hour to just sit on the balcony, have some ice cream, maybe read a little bit, freshen up, and get together to give everyone the swag bags and get a group picture done, and maybe just have like a drink with some of my clients. So that's the plan. It was really a busy day. Sorry I wasn't able to share much, but that's what's going on, and I'm looking forward to a really fun night. Tonight we're going to Giovanni's for dinner, so I am really excited about that. And here's my Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and this is the view. Not too bad. So tonight we're doing our only specialty dining of the week. We're at Giovanni's table for some Italian. That's fine. I'm back in the room and we got our first towel animal of the week. How cute is this? This one is really adorable. I love it. So we got back from meeting up for our group picture and swag bags a little while ago, so I thought I would show you. We had these shirts made, really cute. One of the girls in the group coordinated getting shirts made, so it just says Bermuda 2025. Super cute with a little cocktail glass. And then on the back, it says, what happens on the girls trip stays on the girls trip. Or stays on the girls trip. And then I figured I would show you the swag bags that I gave to everyone. I love these little plastic, like rubbery plastic bags. They have a button on the top, and everyone got these furry eye masks that I thought were so cute, and a little bath puff. And then everyone also has a cruise lanyard and a nail file. I collected a bunch of these. It's just basically a little map of the ship, just like a little handy guide to have while you're on board. And some other fun stuff, just these little no sweat deodorant pads. Some of these Goodies extra strength headache powder. And I have a little note about like some of my upcoming cruises, just a couple of groups that I still have going on this year. And then little tattoos. And that was everything in my swag bags. I thought they were really cute. So tonight was formal night and we ate at Giovanni's table, which was so good. I already changed into comfortable clothes. It was just so cold. I feel like this ship is so overly air conditioned. Every time I put on like a cute little dress, I have to bundle up and put like whatever kind of jackets or sweatshirts or sweaters I have over it because it's so darn cold. But anyway, we had a really great dinner and now I'm cozy. I'm gonna go check out a show. They actually have a lip syncing contest, which sounds really fun. Had a great day. Like I said, most of the day was pretty busy with work stuff, but we went to the Harry Potter trivia, which was fun, but very hard. And then I did the door decorating contest. I ran around the ship and took pictures of everyone's doors and put it up on Facebook for voting. And then we had our meetup with all of the girls, took our group photo. That was lots of fun. Handed out the swag bags, had dinner. It was a pretty eventful day. So I'm gonna go check out the show now, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. We're gonna be in Bermuda bright and early tomorrow morning, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I opened my slider to warm up the room because I turned the air off, but it's still so cold in here. So I kind of like to listen to the ocean at night anyway. So I think I'm going to keep it open tonight. The only thing is the room gets covered in condensation pretty quickly, but it's really nice to be able to listen to the ocean. So we're back from the lip syncing battle. It was so funny. We were laughing so hard. It was really a good time. They basically pick several guys, several girls, and a guy and a girl goes up at the same time and they play random songs and they just have to like lip sync and just dance and act like whatever the person is, like Michael Jackson. Who else did they have? Whitney Houston, just like random different people that they had to impersonate, and it was really funny. We had a good time. It's about 10 o'clock at night now and I am going to get ready for bed. I think I'm just going to chill and read for a little bit because tomorrow morning we're going to be in Bermuda. I'm actually going to fill out my list right now for breakfast in the morning because I didn't do it today because we were up too early. So I'm excited to have some coffee delivered to the room in the morning before we start our day in Bermuda. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. We are headed into Bermuda today and our breakfast just came. Madison's still sleeping, so I'm trying to be quiet. But there's nothing like having breakfast with a view like this. Absolutely love it. We should be in Bermuda in just a few minutes. Okay, Cruise Mapper showed only one cruise ship in port today, so who the heck is this? And that is a big ship. Maybe they're leaving this morning. Okay, it looks like we have Norwegian Spirit here today. And Norwegian was here the last time that I came to Bermuda with my mom back in April. So we'll see. Hopefully they're actually leaving today because I think we were really supposed to be the only people here and I was looking forward to having a quiet time in the port. So we'll see. Good morning, guys. We have made it to Bermuda. We had breakfast here in the room this morning. It's a little bit, I guess, after 9 o'clock. So everyone was able to get off the ship around 9, maybe even a little bit before, and we're waiting for our friends. I think we all plan on heading out like 10:30. I wasn't in a big rush because we have a full day here. We're overnight. And I think we're just going to go to Horseshoe Bay and have like a nice beach day. If we have extra time, I did kind of want to take the ferry boat over to Hamilton because there's a really great coffee shop that I like over there. I love St. George's, but I don't know if anyone's really interested in going there, but it's such a beautiful historic little town and there's just so much to do and see. So kind of see what everyone else wants to do. We're here with other people, as you guys know, so I'm going to see, you know, what the overall consensus is in what everyone wants to do today, but we are super lucky because it is a beautiful sunny day, high of 81, which is perfect, and I can't wait to start our day here in Bermuda. So we're at Horseshoe Bay and we took the trail beyond the main beach and then we turned off here. And if you can manage getting down these rocks, which actually isn't too bad, you have a more private area, which is super nice. And then you have this view without the crowds. So we are at Horseshoe Bay. It's beautiful. The last time me and Madison came to this little area, we were literally the only people here on the Disney cruise that we took. It seems like a lot of people found out about doing this, but it's still way less busy than if you go over to the main beach. People are packed in there like sardines. When we got off of the bus, there was immediately this enormous line and we couldn't figure out what it was for, but it's literally to buy umbrellas and chairs, and it's $20 per chair, $20 per umbrella. So it's a little pricey. And if you come over here, there are areas that are shaded. So I'm like in this shaded area right now, just with my towel, but you're not close to the bathrooms, you're not close to the food, and you don't have chairs or anything. So you just come with a beach blanket and do your thing, which is fine for us, but I know some people might be challenged with that, especially walking down the rocks to get here. So if you have any mobility issues, it might not be a good option, but we are able to do it, so we do. All right, I'm gonna head in the water because it is hot. I'm just looking at my setup here and laughing at myself. This actually does look pretty rough, but it's been fine. We're back from a fun day at Horseshoe Bay. We actually didn't even make it 3 hours there. It was so hot, but I'm happy to be back on the ship. We had some Sorrentos for a late lunch, but we have dinner at 7, so we still have a little bit of time before dinner. I got back on board and booked another cruise for a client, so a lot of my clients are taking advantage of my onboard incentives, which is amazing. I'll be cruising again in August, so I'll be able to do this again. So it's just really a great thing. And obviously you guys probably already know, but I'm a travel agent and my information is always below. So if you are looking into booking something and you want to take advantage of some additional perks, I will be on a cruise in August and I will probably be able to do the same thing. I only get to do it for 3 people and sometimes I can get other family members and friends to let me use like the kind of like credits from their room. It's 3 per cabin in my group that I'm allowed to book. So anyway, we are back in the room. We're going to shower and maybe go back out into port for a little bit if we have time, and then we're gonna get ready for dinner. So it's been a really great day and it's just so nice out today. I'm so happy with the weather. We have gotten really lucky. We just got back from dinner. Tonight was white night, so I'm wearing this white dress. I think I'm going to change though. Again, it's so cold on the ship. I'm just not comfortable wearing these dresses, which is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's after 8 o'clock. We had such a full I can't even talk. We had such a full day out in the sun that I don't know if I want to do any evening activities tonight. Like the idea of just putting on some comfy warm sweats and crawling into bed and reading with this beautiful ocean view that's in front of me sounds pretty perfect right now. I know it's the white night party, which is always fun. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do, but I'm definitely going to change and get more comfortable. I'm going to read for a little bit. And then if I start to get some energy and feel adventurous, I'll maybe venture out and check out some things. But I did find out that the snorkel park, which is like when you get off of the ship, it's in the port area. There's a beach that you can pay for to go to. they have a free bonfire tonight, which would be fun. And I think it's from, I think they said like 7 to 10, and they do s'mores and stuff on the beach. So I thought that would be fun, but my daughter doesn't want to go and I don't want to go by myself. So I don't know, but that is a good idea. If you are doing the Bermuda cruise, see if they're doing that, because I think that's a really nice thing that they do. And then at 10 o'clock, it turns over to adult only, and it's like a party over there. So it sounds like a good time, but for now, I'm gonna get comfortable and read for a little bit. Good morning, guys. We're on our second day here in Bermuda. We're actually heading out in just a few minutes. We're going to take the ferry over to Hamilton and check that out for a little while. Then we're going to come back to port. Since we have to leave at 3:30 today, I don't want to go too far or do anything too crazy. So hopefully we'll be back in time to maybe grab some lunch, walk around here in port, and be on the ship by 3:30. Then we have one more sea day, and then we are home. So it's been a really great cruise. It's beautiful out again today, so I'm looking forward to spending some time in Hamilton. I don't think we have time for St. George's on this trip, but maybe we'll get it next time around. All right, so we are headed out in just a few. So I found the library, and compared to my recent sailing on Celebrity, that's pretty lame. So it's country night, which is a first for me, and I'm wearing my cowboy boots tonight. I actually bought them for this trip. I just thought it would be fun. Me and Madison are finishing getting ready now, and then we're going to take some pictures and head to dinner. But I want to show you the swag bag gift that I have for my 2 clients that won the door decorating contest, because it's really cute. Okay, so here are the swag bag gifts. I have one in each of these bags, and Madison's going to actually show you what's inside while I'm getting ready.
So this is the bag. It's a nice little pink bag with some leaves on it. Some cocktail soap. It's also pink. Some chocolate. In the card is a Starbucks gift card, $10. Then a lotion, a body butter, and then a little like towel blanket, and it has a little fruits on it. And that's everything in the bag.
A small plate and a big plate. Now, for now, let's move our small plate onto the side. You can now place your vanilla cupcake onto the big plate.
He's actually kind of cute. They are really cute. Yours came out really cute.
Yeah, my dog.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Okay,
Can we eat them now?
of course, you can eat them now. And if ever you try to finish them, you can bring the whole plate up to your room or wherever you're going to go.
It's now about 10:30 at night. We had a great day. The cupcake decorating was super cute, and again, many ships do not even have this. It's fun, but it is very expensive. Definitely overpriced for what it is. I think I paid about $96, $97 with a tip for me and Madison to decorate some cupcakes. So I normally would book something like this, number one, well in advance, because whenever you do something on board, like an onboard booking, it's substantially more expensive. And I had previously asked Madison if she wanted to do it, and she didn't. But then once we got on the ship, one of her friends was doing it and she wanted to do it. So anyway, we ended up all doing it, and it was a lot of fun, but I don't think I would spend that kind of money again. But we did have a good time doing that. And then tonight was Caribbean night. We had a nice dinner. I went to Encore, which is the ice skating show, and it is amazing. I really, really love the skating shows that they have on board Liberty of the Seas. And I did not make the comedy show. I know the comedian is so funny. I got to see a little bit of his performance on our first night, but he goes on like about now. It's about 10:30 now, and I'm so tired. So we just packed up our luggage. We put it in the hallway. It's out of here, and I'm gonna get some rest. I'm just gonna get ready for bed now. Hopefully I'm gonna finish my book. I'm reading The Teacher, really good. I am 90% done with it, so maybe I'll actually be able to finish that tonight. And that is the end of our cruise on Liberty of the Seas. I really hope that you guys enjoyed coming along. It was so much fun to bring you. I hope that you enjoyed what I was able to share throughout the week. And that is going to be it for now. Stay tuned. I have more fun stuff coming up this summer. I'm trying to vlog as much as I can this summer. It's been a little challenging uploading and editing though. I am pretty behind right now. I still have not done my Jersey Shore vlog. And I hope to get caught up on that once I get back this week. All right, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.